Alright, here we go. Good morning, good day, good evening. Right, so I have done a little bit on the base, as you can see. I've added a couple of refineries and a mysterious tower, which will be my special part of my special project area. So that's nice, but not that interesting right now. Let's see here. Last time I talked about a mod that I, of course, had forgotten to put in, because I can be kind of special that way. So let's just see, did I remember it now? And here we go, the radar. There we go. Let's see, do the base have enough stuff? It does. Excellent. I have a radar now. I'll show you how it works. The Heyerdahl is currently powered off, so it's not that exciting. Let's see, how am I for fuel? I'm well, thank you. How am I for ammunition? I'm fair. Let's see, what I am lacking is a couple of steel plates and all. Let's see here. Since I have that build system on board, I think I'll just bring along at least some basic supplies. Should be enough. Let's see, let's take some material plates and another 100 of those, so that when stuff files up, I'll be able to. Okay. So first off, can I turn it on, please? Thank you. Okay, and the radar lit up. And let's see, yes, and write in no asteroids. This have to be done this way, and I'm not that happy with it, because it kind of ruins the immersion a tiny bit, but be as it may. Okay, firing up, and off we go. See, but before we do anything too exciting, there's something really, really boring we have to do, and that is to get ice. This thing hacks an oxygen generator, and it would be a shame not to use it, especially since I only have one bottle of hydrogen. Okay, super gremlin. Okay. It still leaves something to be desired in the whole getting down. This is a heavy ship, so I'll have to take that into account. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, drilling time, but let's go to just down here, this hole. Nice. Can I get some of this too? No? Okay. That's okay. The reason I'm drilling here is because those holes really show up on the map, as you can see, when I was close nearby it. Let's see, and yes, okay, that'll do. I also saw a little something I want to change. Let's see, here, have some. And the antenna, it's called antenna, and that's kind of, let's see. First off, let's up the, here we go. And the higher dial. Okay. And I have oxygen and hydrogen as much as I want. Okay, what is this, number 4? Oh yeah, it's the saga of the, oh, let's see, that's camera. That's just called camera, right. Camera down and camera front. Yeah, they kind of, there we go. Okay, and now we turn on the radar. So, radar, how are you feeling today? Doing fine? Okay, are you alright? Will this make you happier? Let's see, GPS, we don't need that, we don't need the home beacon. Unknown signal. Nah, I'm not in the mood. So, apparently my radar isn't cooperating. That's nice. Okay, will it work better now? No, no reason for that. I see. Oh. Then I guess I'll have to do all my work with the most trusted sensory equipment, the Mark 1 eyeball. Which means I'll travel slower. And oh well, we'll be more likely to miss stuff. So that sucks. I have to check that radar again because this is, let's see, it belongs to me. Okay, and it's oh, Keen, have you broken the mod again? Okay, I'll turn it off for now and let's fly into the sunrise. And I'm really sorry for this, but as you can maybe tell, I'm not playing this game on ultra high settings. I can try to play it on settings that are a bit higher, but that would, I'm afraid, really quickly crash the game. So I'm afraid you have to make do with this. Then again, this is really pretty as it is. I'm having a good time exploring. Just okay. The problem with having a front camera like this is, of course, that you can't actually use it too much unless you're really sure that your ship's is stable. If I tilt this the wrong direction, then things will go quite literally downhill real fast. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of sad that I set up base where I did, because having a base right here, down below, that would be awesome. Okay. I see something glinting in the distance. Is it nothing? Apparently. I have added a mod. It's on the workshop. It's called Crashed Ships or something, just out, which apparently makes it so that crashed ships will spawn in. And my hope and dream now is to find one of them and take it back with me. Because maybe if I'm super duper lucky, I can get some materials I won't have access to otherwise. Okay. Well, radar is on. Whether it works or not, well, who knows. At least we have sunlight. That's always nice. And we have fuel for at least a nice amount of time. So let's see. You know what? I want to go up to that mountain, I think. Yeah. Why not? Or maybe... Oh, this ship is way too eager to get down. That's actually the easiest way now of getting speed. She accelerates real nice, no problem, but Okay. Why settle for less? So, and now in this game I'm doing something that I would kind of never do in real life. And that is getting up and doing stuff early in the morning to get the sunset. That's so not my style. I am such a night person. Right now it's around midnight where I'm at. So that is when I'm at my most effective and awake. I feel, at least. Not when I should be, which is, you know, in the daytime and when I'm at work. No, 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 far from it. That would be just silly. Okay. And this landscape really reminds me of the northern part and western part of Norway. Here in the east, where I live, looks kind of much more like the place where I have my base. Some hills and mountains, but you know, mostly hills and much more forest, you know. But up here it's getting to be real nice and wild, and I like it. It would be quite horrible to crash in one of these places, mind you. So I am hoping that that's not going to happen anytime soon. But as you have seen, and as I've told you, well, every time I get a chance, I fly like an old lady. More specifically, I fly like a little old lady that has done something suitably horrible and is on her way to the wicker to get forgiveness. Okay, I saw a yellow spot. Is that yellow spot anything? Yes, it's yellow. Right, well, I guess... Okay. Okay, this is risky. Nothing. Okay, fair enough. Thinking about it, if I want to get as much out of... Nah. Let's not go back to the desert. I want to explore the hills. You know, just traveling around, exploring this world. If I had a buggy, and I'm almost... Yeah, that was kind of tempting to make a song out of it, made on the tune of If I Was a Rich Man. I could actually have traveled this ravine here, which would have been kind of awesome. But wheels in this game is a... Oh, I forget myself. Info, do not show me distance for an antenna. There we go. Let's clutter on the HUD. Ah, lovely. Also, that unknown signal. Oh, okay, you have stayed with me for 50 minutes. You can stay with me for your last 2 minutes. Where was I? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, wheels. Building planetary rovers is really cool. Problem is, fiddling around with wheel settings is something you have to spend hours to learn, and probably so much longer to master. So maybe, let's see, no, that wasn't a box-like space station, that was a tree. Yes. I am really hoping that this trip will not be for nothing. But anyways, wheels. They are really cool and real difficult and kind of broken most of the time. So yeah. Transport courier. Okay. Where are you, transport courier? No, let's not even attempt it. Nah. Those things are still around, by the way. And flying is so much easier. It's basically clang free. I'll get into that. I think I'll do another intermission episode or episode about stuff like what is clang, and also about the forbidden blocks. There are some. But a flying craft is, as you can see, much more handy. I can, if I had done this on a wheeled thingy, even if I really knew what I was doing, only with wheels, no thrusters, I would have been traveling for hours. And with the ruggedness of the terrain here, yeah, that would have been really difficult. So, but that traveling would quite possibly have used up less uranium than I'm using now. Because flying, just like in real life of course, uses a lot of energy. So with wheels you can rovers, you can get away with really little power. If you just want to make a little exploration buggy, and those are fairly nice as long as you're not on really rugged terrain, like this right below me. Stick a battery on them and they'll run really long just on the initial charge. Add a little solar panel and you can run around basically for days. So that's really handy to know, actually. Let's see here now. Was that something? Well, it most definitely looks like A bush. Yeah. That is a thing with this game, that sometimes you can spend hours and hours and hours not finding what you're looking for. Okay, I'm coming up into the real highlands here. Some of the... yeah. Vegetation is turning frosty. Why there is... okay. You know what? Since it's not working, I just crank my radar up to a ridiculous strength. I am wondering if this might have to do with the load order. Sometimes, not always, of course, that would be silly. Where in the mod list you have a mod has a lot to say. I don't know. I don't know. So, what was I talking about? Who knows? Oh. Okay. There is a mod, and I know it is working. It's called Planetary Installations. Yeah, pretty sure of it. And that mod will spawn a lot of just that, planetary installations. So basically pirate bases, and that is really cool. I have seen them, but I haven't played around with them. So I think, let's see. Let's first head for home. Okay, I didn't travel that far actually. Just felt like that way. Well, I didn't travel in a straight line either. Yes, transport courier, I know you're here. Nope, another bush. That's the thing, when you know that there are stuff down here, you begin looking for them. And so every time you get a little something, then your brain, or at least my brain, which is a wonderful instrument, just as a detour, and I have time, for handling sensory input. Just amazing. 3.9 billion years of evolution. And it's so sharp. Also, it's really, really badly calibrated. It will give so many false positives, it's not even funny. Okay, I'm getting a little high here. But in this game, I know that the game handles how stuff looks. And it's spawned in, and look at the distance. It's how it treats voxels, which is all the planets and asteroids are made of voxels, and how it handles blocks, which is, you know, my ship and everything I build and is built is made out of, differently. That also goes to how it handles shadows. Yeah, there we can see, by the way, that hole in the ice looks like a gaping maw into a frozen hell. Since you saw it like, what, a couple of minutes ago, you know that it's really just a small hole. Yeah, there we go. There it loaded in. It's there. And the same you can see at the end of the lake there. Another chasm into the frozen abyss. It's not. Okay. I will, let's see, let me just land this here. There is so much work to be... Ooh, that was the wrong key. That was totally the wrong key to be done. But before I do anything too serious, I'm going to do a little mining. I need a lot more ore. I'll fiddle around with the Modlist. I'll update the Modlist soon. I have added the radar mod, which, as you can see, didn't do much. For instance, it's still not detecting that thing, the base, which is patently there. So something. I'm an idiot. Right. Wow, that was... Oh. One of these days. Just one of these days. Okay, can I... Ah. Yes, and when you power it down... I really shouldn't just... I'll just set the batteries on recharge. So, I will grab some ores. Let's see, do I have any? Okay, no. Never mind, never mind. I will grab a lot of ice. Yay, it will be so funny and exciting, you have no idea. I have plenty of other stuff here. I'll probably explore a little bit around with the Planetary Encounters mods. If nothing else works, I'll switch over to the Planetary Installations for the hostile pirate bases. Those can be really cool, and I have a sneaking suspicion that I'll be dying a lot. But that will be for the next episode. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it if you leave me a comment, a like, bad or good, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, or anything, and tell me if there's anything you want me to do, and have a lovely day.